I start out with the premise that we're not a village, nor do I see us becoming a village again, that I don't see a homogeneous landscape that, in which this was meant to illustrate. What I think we have, and the potential for providing, are a number of distinct neighborhoods that all have their own character, in some cases character that people want to preserve through NCDs or whatever, or just character that's preserved by the style of life there. And so obviously we have UNC, this would be the main campus, Carolina North. We have downtown, which obviously, this is meant to be the crosshatch, meant to show density in the areas where density either is occurring or can occur. Then we have Ephesus, Florida, Glen Lennox, Obie Creek, and then the north area covered by the Northern Area Task Force, not just the edge, but obviously that whole Weaver Dairy MLK area was being covered. And then we have the kind of the dotted areas are meant to represent the less dense residential neighborhoods, which probably aren't going to change anytime soon. I mean, and this is meant to show that there are options. So those people who come with 3 kids and 2 dogs and say, I need a yard for the kids and the dogs to play in, those areas are still going to be there. The cul-de-sacs are still going to be there. They were built and we're not going to bulldoze them over or whatever. So there's still those options for the people that want that. And then there are areas, mostly residential, but perhaps a little retail, closer into town that have more density. There are the older neighborhoods. There could be areas like the historic district or north side, or areas where your lots are smaller, your homes are closer together. In some cases, they're smaller as well. In those areas are for the most part going to be preserved for the most part. At least I would envision they are, because they often have character that people want to retain and everything. And then again, we have the areas that have the capacity for density, the capacity for different lifestyle that maybe the young people are looking for, or retirees are looking for, the walkable areas where you have not only residential, but you have offices and you have retail. I think right now there's 5 areas, and I don't see any more because I didn't show the urban boundary or rural buffer. But basically, I think we've covered most of the areas that have the capacity for future growth. Question is how much future growth on those areas. But I think all of them, most of us agree, have the capacity for more density than the outlying areas. So I don't see those areas changing. I think, I think sometimes people worry about, well, is it going to grow over in my neighborhood or not? And I just don't see that happening anytime soon. I think the areas are getting fairly well defined. So anyhow,